Hey everyone, Jane here from Attrell Toyota, and I don't think I even have to introduce this one. You guessed it, you're looking at the 2020 Toyota Supra. Now this beauty is absolutely perfect. The way that they've designed it, the drive, the sound, all of it, it is so amazing. I just drove it. I'm sure you can hear the smile on my face as I'm talking about it. But what we're gonna do, of course, is give you the exterior walk around. We're gonna try and show you as many features as I possibly can, and then I'm gonna bring you inside the vehicle. Now, this is the 5th generation of Toyota Supra, and this one is in red, of course. It does come available in a variety of colors. They are hard to get your hands on, though, I will warn you that now, and I will list those other colors in the description below. But let's start at the beginning here. I know you're gonna see one of my coworkers is actually sitting in the car, and he's gonna rev the engine when we get to the back, because I know you all wanna hear what it sounds like. But of course, starting at the front here, we have your LED headlights. Now, we have this beautiful front grille that has kept very true to the Supra look, as well as the roof. You have that double bubble. Moving along the sides here, we do have 19-inch alloy wheels, and we do have a Brembo brakes in there as well. Nice red calipers. Goes nicely with the red car, if you ask me. Now it is a coupe. There are only 2 doors, and there are only 2 seats in this generation. We have removed the rear seats. Of course, that rear end is just absolutely stunning with those big wide hips on it. But now, of course, the part that you've all been waiting for. That exhaust. So that sound just gives you an idea of just how much fun this vehicle is to drive. I cannot put it into words, my friend. Of course, we have your Supra badge on the back there as well. And if you didn't know, this is the very first Toyota that has ever worn the GR badge. So that's the Gazoo Racing badge. Absolutely beautiful. I know you want to hear horsepower, but you're going to have to wait until we do talk about the engine. Unlike Toyota vehicles, the gas cap will be on the passenger side of the vehicle, and that may have something to do with us teaming up with BMW to make this Supra. But there you go, guys, the exterior walk around. Let's bring you inside the vehicle. So of course, before I bring you inside of this beautiful Supra, I just wanted to show you what your key fob is going to look like. So it does look just like this, very similar to the BMW key fob, and that is because we paired up with them to make this vehicle. However, flip it over, and of course you see that chrome Toyota emblem on the back there, which is what of course you want to see when you're driving a Toyota Supra. Now, of course, this is our smart key system. Hand on the inside of the door handle there, and it will automatically unlock for you. On the driver's side door here, you have your controls for your power windows as well as your power locks, and adjustable side view mirrors with a folding option. Because of the smart key system, simply put your foot on the brake, press that start button right there, and with that beautiful exhaust sound, you know that it's turned on. On the left-hand side of the steering wheel, you have all of your light controls, including your dash lights here. You can dim them using that dial. To pop the hood as well. Your steering wheel, adjustable steering, they're wrapped. To drive, you just want to press that unlock button on the side, pull it down to put it into manual, same thing, unlock, push it over to the manual side, and now you can use those paddle shifters. And for those who are wondering, it is an 8-speed automatic transmission. Now, the driver's seat that I'm sitting in is a power adjustable driver's seat. It doesn't have your normal adjusts like front and back, up and down. Well, it does, but it has more than that as well. So your side holsters here, they can actually tighten to your body, which I think is a great feature, especially in a car as fast and as fun as the Supra. If you are bringing it to a track, it gives you that kind of a wiggle room to be able to go a little bit faster around those corners and not have your body kind of going back and forth as you're driving, right? So super comfortable and super fun drive. But let's go back to the features here. At the top here, you can see that we have our tablet style display, which has tons of stuff in it as well, including your embedded navigation, which is what you're looking at right now. It is all controlled through what BMW calls iDrive, or what we call Supra Connect, which is right here. So once you click menu, it's going to change that screen over to your home screen. I apologize about the sun glare right now. And then you can also choose whether you'd like to use media, communications, map, navigation, or you can use this as a toggle or an enter button as well. You also have back and option. If you want to know more about the Toyota Supra Connect, I do highly recommend that you go onto the toyota.ca website, as there's tons of information completely regarding the Supra and the Supra alone. So if that's something you're really interested in, go to www.toyota.ca, and I believe it's underneath the three little lines on the right hand side is where you're going to find all of that information. But again, back to the features here, we do have your auto start stop. Now this has to be my favorite button in the entire vehicle, and that is because it is your sport mode. So that kind of stiffens everything. The suspension gets a little bit tighter, the steering gets a little bit tighter, and that exhaust gets a little bit louder. So not only does it make it a lot more fun for you to drive, but everybody around you will also know how much fun you're having and might drool as you are driving by them. So awesome. If you haven't tried it yet, click that sport mode, see the difference in the exhaust and just how it all feels on the road. You have your parking sonars as well as your traction control, and of course you have your safety system. So once you click that, you can see here, again, apologize about that sun glare, that you can have all on, customized, or you can not all off. Of course, you can't have that in the Supra. That would not be safe. There is a way to do it, but that's from factory only, not from the actual dealership. So if that's something you're looking for, I believe that it's a little bit more money to get them like that, but definitely look into the actual Toyota factory if you are looking for a Supra without the safety settings. I wouldn't recommend it though. Safety first, as always. And you have your auto dimming rear view mirror here. Of course, you have your dual overhead vanity mirrors. They are illuminated and very small, as you do have kind of like a low-leading front end here, very small windshield, but very comfortable. Again, I'm 5'8", so I'm not that short of a person. I'm actually quite tall, and I have more than enough room in this vehicle. My boss was just in it with me a few minutes ago. I believe he's around 6'1", and he fits in it just fine as well. So if that's something you're worried about, I think them taking out the back seats and making this a true coupe, two-seater, I think that created a little bit more space for us. So there you have it, my friends, the interior of the 2020 Supra. So as for cargo space, this actually kind of surprised me when I first got my hands on the Supra, that it's a hatchback. Never saw that coming. I thought it was going to be a lot smaller of a trunk, but when it saw that it does open like this, it definitely gives you a lot more room. Now you can see your two big speakers back as well, and Supra matte, of course, staying true to our Supra brand. And yeah, as you can see, you get quite a bit of space in here. Now, I don't think anyone would take a Supra as a daily driver. I mean, you could if you live somewhere with warmer climates and don't have the winters that we get up here. But if you're just driving this, you know, for a weekend or down to the track and have a little bit to bring with you, I think you would have more than enough space in this trunk that is provided. So there you have it, the cargo space of the Supra. So of course I have saved the best for last for you all, the engine. Now I'm sure you've noticed that the hood is quite long on the 2020 Supra, and that is for a specific reason. But before we go into that, I know I mentioned that there's no latch on the actual hood. So once you pull that handle twice on the inside of the vehicle, all you need to do is pull it up, and it's actually on a hydraulic system, so it will stay there without having to put that little stick in it to hold it up. Now the length, back to the length, why the hood is so long in this vehicle is because the engine is actually a turbocharged inline 6. So not a V6, an inline 6. And again, we have paired with BMW for this, so it is a BMW engine, and it does produce 335 horsepower stock, as well as 265 pound-feet of torque. Now, the curb weight of this vehicle is 3,397 pounds. So with that much horsepower and that much torque, let me tell you, this car is super, super fun to drive. So if there's anything else that I have either missed, or if you'd like to know more about this vehicle, please feel free to leave a comment in the section below, and I will try to answer them to the best of my ability. Or of course, come on down to 110 Can-Am Crescent here in the Brampton Auto Mall and come check it out for yourself. We also have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, all under Attrell Toyota. Don't forget to press like, subscribe, and share this with your friends. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a Supra day.